Read the words, but even if we are an angel from heaven, should preach a gospel other than the one we preach to you, let them be under God's curse. Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. Read the words, but even if you are an angel from heaven, should preach a gospel other than the one we preach to you, let them be under God's curse. Read, and no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. Read the words, but even if we are an angel from heaven, should preach a gospel other than the one we preach to you, let them be under God's curse. Read, and no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson. The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver, of multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF. And up against them, it's Antonio Tarver.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner.
How will these two... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab had to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. Another scoring shot there. He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. counterpunch. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. The courage on display here is incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage, so here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Still.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Tarver in some serious trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. There's the bell for round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Tarver in some serious trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's bombs away. Good counter punching. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That one lands. Perfect counter shot. These two were made for each other. Nice counter shot. That left hook missed. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to it. Time for the 5th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. The jab slightly off target. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Tarver's been rocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. He misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. Whoa, wait a minute! Tarver's been rocked. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Do you believe? Did you see that? Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, here we go. It's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter shot. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Just the same again.
There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Did you see that? Tarver in some serious trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! I won.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer.
Tough. It's not going on. It's not even loading. Let me I already played ranked. Let me Ricky Hatton. Yeah, wait, Ricky Hatton was always in the game, right? Let me put ranked. No one's playing quick fight.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here we have Jai Opetaia, right? And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr. He is the former multi-time light heavyweight champion of the world.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Sydney, Australia, here is a ring and cruiserweight world champion, introducing Jai Opetaia.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, all I can say,
All right.
heaven on earth. Heaven on
I
earth.
want you to
Under the
protect
bright
yourself at
lights
all
here for
times.
this one, really. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Good looking jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Jab misses. Both men step back for just a moment. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes... Did you see that? Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfect.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Has to be careful for that. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Just keep them on the other end of that.
This round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab.
Start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Good work. Him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there.
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit.
Round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Don't be load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. You set him up.
Together, listen, be smart.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counter clean. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And just as quickly as the action slows down and heats back up. Nice counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made...
On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
Play that on the Steam Deck? Yeah.
They exchange punches. Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there.
Now that's it.
On to the fourth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They stop the hook there. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job blocking the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Just misses with that uppercut. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. The counter lands. Why weren't they covering up? Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity. Let's start the 6th. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. It somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Antonio Tarver goes down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that. Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good counter punch. Tarver in some serious trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
There's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
Good counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Just misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Tarver in some serious trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What? Tell them when they go back to the corner. How are they going to get through this?
Holding nothing back here in the round. Might want to think of holding on. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come for me.
A pretty lopsided.